Pink Angel, and yes, I'm part of the LGBTQ community. 52-year-old female, and I'm doing something different today, talking about different topics and just kind of general chit chat today. Nothing real specific. So I want to remind everybody when you come in here, please no discriminatory comments. If I can't make out your name because it's a squiggly type fancy, I'll remove it. If it's in like Hebrew or Jewish and I can't read it or don't understand what you're saying, I'll remove that as well. So first off, I want to tell everybody good morning. It is Friday, and everyone that will be doing their last day of work before the weekend. Not sure if any of you have any plans or anything, but if you do, um, please have a safe and good time. Kim Davis is at it again. She's asked the Supreme Court to overturn gay marriage, and I don't think that is correct. I think if you're going to make a big issue over gay marriage or be against it, and you're a conservative Christian, um, it's not going to matter too much in most cases. Um, most conservative Christians are actually crying wolf because we in the LGBT community think they're going to say that we're just um, kind of like that people in the LGBT community are crying wolf, and no one is, but if that were the case, the reason for that would be simply this, is that conservative MAGA Christians will usually say that the LGBT community is crying wolf. And that you're being persecuted by the LGBTQ community. But the only reason why you would be, in your words, persecuted is for the fact that you are saying that being LGBTQ is wrong. It not be. And then you want to bring the Bible into it and everything else. And before I continue, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that my content I make is not directed for kids. It's for mature adults older adults and, citizens if they want to listen in. So, and I hope that YouTube will give me a chance to grow on this channel. I'm actually somewhat new to YouTube as far as posting and learning different things about how things work. So I hope that YouTube will give me a chance to grow on here. So I know that most of you are probably heading out to work. And again, remember, no discrimination, no discriminatory comments. What I want to talk about today is the fact that Kim Davis is at it again with asking the Supreme Court to overturn gay marriage. Um, yeah, she's back in the news and pushing her faith harder and harder and making the people in the LGBT community not feel as safe. So, because of her faith, and you know what? She's been married 4 times. She had 4 different husbands herself. So, I don't understand how she's able to do what she's trying to do and push the agenda, the Christian agenda. Everybody says there's a gay agenda and there's not. It's basically just a Christian agenda they're pushing. So, with that in mind, I am going to talk about that. And also, um, if you're going to push religion on the LGBT community and saying that what a person, how they, act or who they are or who they love is wrong, then they're judging. But I know they want to throw the Bible into it because that's what they usually do. They want to throw the Bible into it and they want to go that route. So, and then they want to cry wolf because people in our community or the LGBTQ community are being persecuted for being who they are by people online, by people in person, and everything else. So, which isn't right, but it's out there. And again, if you're listening to this, whether it's now or later, um, no negative comments, no comments that would be that would be interpreted as being rude or discriminatory. So, and I would just remind you of the rules or the policies, whatever you want to call them, that YouTube has had for this, as well as the ones that I try to set for my lives. Basically, no discriminatory comments, no rude comments, no cussing in here, nothing that is negative. Because MySpace is a safe space for LGBT and allies. And this is not a pickup site, not a pickup site or a dating site. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this video short. I've got someone knocking at my door, but I'll be back on later this evening to try to post some more content. Thank you and have a good day. Pink Angel out, 52-year-old female.